Hello fellow YouTubers, this is Albert with Hey Everybody TV. Today I wanted to make a video that was a little bit more serious. As you know about the debates last night with the GOP, Donald Trump was not in attendance. And I want to discuss the short-term and long-term ramifications according to my analysis as to why this could hurt him in the future. Look at the short-term ramifications. Iowa voters could turn against Donald in the upcoming caucus, which honestly I wouldn't be surprised. They might be a little bit annoyed with the fact that that was the last debate before the caucuses and he didn't show up to it. Now I know what probably some of you may be thinking, oh well, Megyn Kelly wasn't fair to him. Well, I'm not going to get really too much into that whole situation. The point is, primary season, it's all about the way people view you. This is about the voters. So we want to give the Iowa voter more of a chance to know these candidates and to see where they may stand on the issues. That's the important thing, the issues. Not whether or not Donald Trump is arguing with Megyn Kelly over something so frivolous and stupid as this. I'd like to reiterate, the Iowa voters may turn against Donald Trump. That's my prediction. It may come to fruition. I don't know at this point. But that's my best analysis. The next thing. Donald Trump may pull a squeaker by in Iowa, or he may win it by a landslide. I'm not too sure. But what I can tell you is going forward, Ted Cruz will hammer him on the fact that he was not at last night's debate. Going forward, we are going to see Ted Cruz slam Donald Trump because it will give the impression to the voters that Donald is afraid of what people think of him. That's why he didn't show up to the debate, because he felt that he wasn't going to be treated fairly. And Ted Cruz will make the argument that the world leaders will treat Donald unfairly if he was president of the United States, so he better get used to people not treating him fairly, and he better get used to people not talking with him with the respect that he thinks he deserves. Ted Cruz will run ads. Ted Cruz has already started up duckingdonald.com. And if you want to visit that, by all means. And it goes on with a whole big interview with Sean Hannity on the phone about all the reasons why Ted thinks that Donald should have attended the debate, as well as why he doesn't think Donald would be fit to be president if he can't handle Megyn Kelly. Now to even more of a long-term ramification. Even if Donald gets through all the primaries and caucuses and becomes the GOP nominee, he still has to deal with whoever was the eventual Democratic nominee. And if the GOP candidates that he's already running with already haven't hammered him enough, this is going to be what will ultimately turn into Donald Trump's version of John Kerry's "I voted for the $87 billion before I voted against it." Now, I don't mean that Donald is a flip-flopper. I just think that people will look at him in a way and say, okay, this is his big faux pas. He doesn't want to deal with people he doesn't like. Well, if he doesn't like Putin when he first meets him, or if he doesn't like Kim Jong-un because he's the North Korean dictator, or if he doesn't like Ayatollah Khomeini, or if he doesn't like the Chinese president, or the Japanese prime minister, or the Australian prime minister, if he doesn't get along with these people, he's not going to talk to them, and that's going to be bad for foreign policy. All the DNC or the eventual Democratic nominee needs to do is to run a campaign commercial saying, Donald Trump wouldn't go to the debate in Iowa during the GOP primaries because he didn't like Megyn Kelly. How will he deal with world leaders he doesn't like? Is this the person you want in the White House? Is this the person you want running foreign policy? You see what I mean? This is going to be his baggage. This is going to be something that he needs to explain himself out of, and this is not something that he needs going forward in the campaign. Well, I just wanted to make that clear and precise and to the point, and I wanted to just give my best analysis based on what I think and what I see. Of course, everybody has their own opinion, and I can totally admit if I'm wrong. Alright, well, I'm going to wrap up this video. I just want to say thank you very much for watching Hey Everybody TV, and of course, please subscribe. Please subscribe in the corner below, and also in our descriptions, please follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Instagram. Thank you very much, and have a nice day.